Here's another video for you guys. I'm just making a video about I'm a diehard Redskin fan no matter what. And this season went downhill, unfortunately, but we played well against Tennessee. Don't doubt that. If it wasn't for that turnover we made, it got in field goal range, went to overtime, or we might have scored, but I'm over it. I'm gonna still wear my Redskin beanie out and about like nothing happened, and there's a lot of true fans. There's true Brown fans, even though they're not going to make the playoffs, wearing their Browns gear. There's true Bengal fans. There's true 49er fans, and all the teams that aren't making the playoffs, they still wear their gear with proud and they hope for a better next season. It's disappointing to see, but let's just try to win out. Let's try to beat Philly next week and go 8-8. That's pretty. 8-8's pretty good. Well, for our season with injuries that we had, 8-8's pretty good. There's some scenarios for us to make the playoffs today. I don't know if those scenarios are going to happen if Philly loses to Houston, Minnesota loses to Detroit, and then if Minnesota loses again next week against the Bears and we beat Philly, then we might be in the playoffs. But I'm not worried about those scenarios. If those scenarios don't happen and we don't make the playoffs, it's okay with me, guys. We just gotta grind next year. Change our. I don't know if we're gonna change our coaching staff or not, but change our lineups. We don't know who's going to be the quarterback. We need to draft another tight end, wide receiver. Fix up our O-line. Our defensive line's pretty decent still. We need better corners, I think, too. But the management, owner, and stuff decide all that. The fans don't. So whoever they want, and we're gonna have to just deal with it and love our team no matter what happens. And wear our gear out and about. Who cares what people say about it? Dallas, who cares what they say about our team? Dallas, well, they're going to fail in the playoffs anyway. Philly got lucky last year for the Super Bowl. Philly's not going in. They might be in the playoffs, but they're not going to win this year. That team's not as good as last year, but we'll see what happens. And HTTR, hail to the Redskins for life, guys. I'm out.